Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another normal game sent in by you, the fans, to Lifesaglitchtv at gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes.
Hit me up with the sound of going out to a restaurant for some brunch, and just as you're noticing your waiter clearing off of your table for you and putting down the cutlery, you notice that they sneeze directly all over the table and cutlery, and then you bring you over.
Really? You know what? Screw it. I got a child, I'm gonna get sick anyway.
Reckless abandon.
Why not?
Just go for it. You're gonna get exposed one way or the other. Top right, Mr. Black. Where are these names up the top here?
Shit,
you didn't
my
sneeze
bad.
hard enough to get the names up.
Yeah, you know, thank you.
We got Mr. Trader. The red Zerg in the bottom left. We've got Mortophobe. The blue Protoss, a little PVZ
Normal
here
ass
on
game.
raid lines. Normal ass game. We've had, you know what? This week, other than that first one, which was just a 5-alarm fire.
We made up for
all
it though.
around.
We did.
Pretty good. Yeah, we did. There was
made
some
up for it.
entertainment value.
Yeah.
That's true. But this has been a pretty solid, you know, couple of weeks. I mean, I shouldn't say week, because we're into like week 2 worth of casting right now. Just cranking this stuff out.
Yeah.
But it's been pretty solid in general. You know what? Great stuff. And let's hope that in this normal game we get another banger. But right now this probe is running for its life. It will, like the gazelle on all of the National Geographic videos you've watched, it will lose.
Oh yeah.
It will fall.
Yeah.
At some point.
It will not survive.
It's the way of things.
You know what will though?
No.
Puzzles and survival. Go download. Link in the description below. Go destroy the zombies. Join the LAGTV clan. They've already made it. I see the Discord. It's already popping. Go join our community Discord.
It's been popping for 7 days.
I mean, brother, look, we're still casting right now, and I can see the goal up on the screen. There's already like 34 or 35 people that are playing right now. Not a single cast, my stream, nothing's been booted up. These guys are already at it. So by the time you guys are seeing this cast, I mean, we should be deep into this goal right now. We need 238 of you to make it happen, to reach level 22. It's a great way to support the channel, and we're going to reward you with some 2v2 action. Adam and I versus the world on ladder. Just like this zealot.
Not just any ladder.
Oh, no.
I'm
NA ladder.
playing Terran.
Yes. And
Yes.
I might not play Protoss. I may throw in some Protoss here and there, but I think we're just going to try and do some funky builds and some wild stuff. Because it'll be fun. Yeah, why not? I'm going to hit some nukes.
I like it.
I want to do some nuking.
Ooh, getting inspiration from last week, nuking our own base.
Oh, that was a good game.
Out of defense. That was a solid game. It was real good. That attack did absolutely nothing. Mortophobe was already well prepared, had the wall up. Bob was doing his job.
Little 12
Cannon did most of the work. And now, you know, this is what we'd see before, you know, when the Zerg does this and it fails, but he sees what's going on back there, he says, all right, I'm just going to expand twice.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty standard. We got a pretty standard opening. I mean, Mr. Trader being greedy with the 12 pool, which can create some sort of issues for Protoss depending on the opening you're going for. Not a huge fan of what Mortophobe is doing here. He decided to fast get out a sentry. I don't really mind that he went and did a extra energy on that sentry to get a hallucinated Phoenix, just to go scout to see what's going on. But at the same time, like, you've already got a probe up here. He opted to just not get warp gate research, which is a problem. That's going to just completely negate any type of timing, and my guess is he's going to go for a third, which is exactly what he's doing right now. So we're going to see a full-blown macro game, but the fact that he still does not have warp gate research going, and he didn't even go for any real tech. I mean, he's got a robo now. I feel as though if you aren't going to be getting your warp gate research, you're immediately grabbing your Stargate or your robo, and it's typically going to be your Stargate. Because if you're going to get out a robo, you're going to need warp gate research to do some sort of timing attack anyway. So Not a big fan. Maybe it was the 12 pool that kind of rattled him a little bit, and he's like, oh shit, he did a 12
threw him
pool.
off his game a bit.
Exactly. I'm going to get out of Century super fast, so I'm going to opt to not get the Warp Gate research right away. I'm going to use my energy to get out of Hallucinated Phoenix to see if maybe he's planning to all in me. That's the only psychology, the way that I could get inside Motophobe's brain here on what he's doing. I know I'm doing a lot of like micro-analyzing right now, but there's nothing else really going on at him. So why not?
Oh. Yeah, well, the only thing that that has been more microanalyzed in this game is my hairline.
Damn. You know what?
It's not looking good.
I saw a video on my requested timeline of when I had my motorcycle.
Okay.
And I went over to your old place. And
I
Adam,
had hair?
your hair was thick, bro. You were...
Yeah, bro, I had hair.
Bro, it was good hair,
it
too.
It was never, well, it was okay. Like, I never, only back in high school did I, like, still have, like, great hair. But, like, my hair was never amazing. It was always very fine hair. I knew I was up against genetics. It was gonna happen. You know, nobody on either side, none of the men were doing well.
Well, speaking of doing,
please?
Yeah, you know what? Speaking of doing really well, this just reminded me. The only reason why I picked this game is because in the email, he put in the middle of the game, he got a phone call that he just got the job he wanted that he applied for. And there it is right there. So Mr. Trader saying, congratulations. He's saying, hey, I got a pause. Not only did the pause happen, Mr. Trader allowed the pause to happen while he got the phone call and then got the job, said, I got it. Mr. Trader said, wow, congrats. There is still good things happening on StarCraft Ladder, folks.
Yes, it's rare as fuck, but by God, it can happen.
If that was my ladder game, he would have told me to eat a dick, dropped an N-bomb, maybe a couple of F-bombs, and then completely bent me over while I was on the phone.
There's still time. There's still time.
There is still time. I mean,
he could reverse on this shit. You know, he might have slipped in like the congratulations, but by the end of this, you never know. You know, Mr. Trader, he could flip on us, but for now, you love to see it.
Yes.
A little bit of goodwill in the game. Always nice to see. Congrats going out on the new job, though.
Yeah.
Shout outs to the new job in this economy is like fucking winning the goddamn lottery.
That's right.
So like fucking congratulations.
You know what I don't want, Adam?
Well done.
I don't want a new job.
What's
and
that?
the only way for me not to get a new job is for you to download Puzzles and Survival and play.
Jesus Christ. This is very apropos of me, who after coming back from this trip will literally be doing my real estate
new job.
license.
Me too, actually.
New job.
Yeah.
On the side, but don't worry, LAGTV content not going anywhere as long as you download Puzzles and Survivors.
Whoa, ain't no Ling surviving there.
No, that was some very bad cornering to be in right there. That was all bad.
Dude, I'm gonna rewind that real quick because
tough.
that was sexy. Look at this. Gets all in the corner. Boom. You ever notice force fields look like igloos? They do. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Really, like
they absolutely do. I don't think that that's ever been something that's like dawned on me, but you're 100% true. They are accurate. They do in fact look like little mini igloos.
Yeah.
I always wondered if there was a point in time in the development of StarCraft 2 in which force fields and guardian shields were one and the same, but the guardian shield was smaller, but the Protoss units could go in, but the other enemies couldn't come in. So it was like a multi-purpose, and then they split it into two different abilities.
I feel like that'd be OP.
If that was
I feel like that'd be OP.
Well, it depends. Well, it depends because like it depends on like the amount of energy and whatnot. Because if you use like one to block off a ramp, but it's the same cost as like 3 shields.
Yeah. Then okay. Yes.
You know, like there are ways that like they wouldn't be costing the same. There are ways to, but I'm sure ultimately for the sake of being more granular with the separation, you know, they obviously what they settled on here was the way to go. But I always wondered that. I always wondered if at one point they were one ability and then they separated into 2 different abilities. Because it's called force field, for fuck's sake.
It is true.
Right? Like
force field.
It's and it doesn't block shots of any kind, but it's still called force field. So it always just made me wonder if that was the guardian shield and force field is really just fucking the same thing. But nevertheless, I digress. And he does not want to necessarily be here. He wants to get that. Ooh, good cancel.
Good cancel. Very good
cancel because that could have been dead real quick. You know, he's got a lot of Hydra in here. Got to be careful about that. A lot of DPS. That Nexus getting canceled was actually huge. But yeah, this is going to get spicy now. Where both gentlemen are getting into that kind of mid-game tech switching, getting their army compositions kind of solidified. Mr. Trader is supply blocked at the moment on his side. He's got 10 Banelings. I'm seeing an Infestor Pit coming, so he's going to be getting into some of that. Shenanigans, speed lot almost done as well. Investing much into Colossi, Mortophobe is right now, and it will be interesting to see if Mr. Trader is going to counter that with Vipers once he spots them. I don't think he's seen any, because well, he's seen one, but he's not chosen to get into Vipers as of yet. And so we'll have to see if he changes his tune.
I mean,
when
he will.
Things get spicier.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely will.
He's gonna have to.
Colossus are absolute dog shit against Zerg. If there are Vipers out on the field, I mean, they're literally just pointless. I've learned this the hard way many, many times over. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Colossus are great. Turns out they're not that great if Vipers just grab and pull.
Though.
Oh, they used to be fantastic.
They used to be so good.
And lurkers are definitely going to be a problem. There's one lurker out there right now. He's going to manage to pick it up. Beautiful freaking force fields, dude. I mean,
fucking split that shit.
Colossus will put in work if you can hit some damn good force fields like that. And I mean, that's pretty freaking rare to be able to hit him that damn good and cut off half that army. Now,
5 Colossus.
5 Colossus is no joke. Okay,
We're getting up their numbers, Mr. Black.
We are. Where are the Vipers?
They're not in my garage that I don't own, and not in this game either.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's no Vipers, that's going to be a problem for Mr. Trader. 150 supplied of 143, and the last time I checked, I'd rather be a Protoss army with the 143 to the 162 of Zerg because 86 are drones. Straight up.
Holy tits, that's a lot of drones. So so really we're on equal footing for all intents and purposes.
He should have attacked right
like
there,
army.
honest to God.
He really should have. That was what made him turn around? What did he see or not see, I wonder, that made him go home?
I don't know.
I mean, that Overlord's been there for an eternity. I've been waiting for a Nidus to happen. We are seeing one in production right now. The Spire is about to finish, but man, that was such a good timing window to get in, because waiting much longer, and now look, now we got Corruptors on the way.
Yep,
and the Lurkers are out in force, and so this is now a very difficult army to go into as Mortophobe, whereas before he might have had an opportunity to do some severe damage going in, but we're going to be playing some dodgeball, Mr. Black, it looks like, on that production.
Yeah, we got a couple of disruptors now out on the field, and this is a lot, man. This can be very, very difficult to control. Like, if you do not have really good hotkey, this is very, very difficult. You've got Phoenix here that are going to want to pick up lurkers. You've got disruptors that you're going to need to get off those disruptions, which he does. Very well played there. He's not using the sentries. No Guardian Shields popping off, though. We do have the Zealots up in the front. The Immortals now putting in damage. Beautiful unit composition
main
here
base.
from Autophobe or Mortophobe. I don't know why I said Autophobe.
Autophobe.
I don't even know what that is. I don't know.
Does that mean, wait, does Autophobe mean that they're afraid of themselves?
Might be. These 2 lurkers are going to put in some work. Man, lurkers.
Yeah, they are, but I mean, lurkers are nasty. You don't need very many of them to do some work. But it looks like Mortophobe said, bet.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting around a second time, and he's just getting in there. I mean, and really, after doing the damage he did, there goes, that's gonna hurt. Oh, nice little pickup there on the dodgeball play. Still 5 giraffes out on the field. Yep. That's not enough Corruptors. He will probably pick up at least one, but there's enough.
There is a lot of Corruptors.
Stalkers.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to back off. He's gonna lose 2. No, he only lost 1. So
just the one.
That was well played there. He's coming up with some more units. Should be able to pick off this base. And again, this is where... Mined you out yet? No, you didn't. Dude, don't think that this game is over, bro. Zerg is no joke. Lurkers will put in a lot of damage. That main base is still getting eaten up by these 2 lurkers. He's still in here doing damage. The Colossus are now back since the majority of the Corruptors are dead, but now he doesn't have a recall to get home. The Stalkers are out of position. He's going to lose all of these Colossus. And, I mean, we're still on quite a bit of base here for Zerg. We've got this base, this base. This base is still going. Not mining here. He is mining here. The tier 3 is gone. He's got to have Corruptors to start pissing on these Nexi. He's still got a little bit here, but I mean, just another big batch of Lings alone should be able to handle this. It's getting,
okay, so your opponent has dedicated a lot of their resources into Corruptors. You've lost your Colossi. What is your pivot?
You need Stalkers. You need a lot of Stalkers right now.
Just pure Stalker?
I mean, at least on the interim, while you, try and keep your bases up.
He needs more gateways.
Yes, he does.
For sure.
He needed more gates.
They're both floating a lot of
minerals,
of resources on both sides. Yeah.
If I was Morto right now, I'd be getting a Templar Archive, and I'd start getting some Archons, and I'd have a couple of Archons at every base. That way, you're going to stop any Ling run bys. And Corruptors as well, and there it is. Now he's going to lose all of that ground army here to these Lurkers, and he still has Corruptors alive. They pissed all over that Nexus. That is down now too, and things are starting to not look so good here for Mortophobe. 88 supply to 131. Yeah, he's going to do some Zealot run-bys. But these Lurkers here, that was a beautiful pickup for Mort, killing all of those Lurkers.
Wow.
That's a big pickup. Huge.
Yeah, that was actually huge. Yeah, just anything, not in the sense that it wins him the game instantly, but it stops the encroachment that Mr. Trader was looking to do there, and backs him off and gives him some time to transition. And it looks like he's going into a lot of Zealots, and I'm seeing a Mothership as well, Mr. Black.
Yep.
Coming out on the field. I don't know how I feel about a Mothership when we have this, kind of Corruptor and Hydra comp.
Yeah.
But we also are seeing Tempest as well. This is just going to be, I think some of this is just going to be positioning, and if somebody, catches somebody a little bit out of position here, because I don't know, it's a lot of units. It's a lot of Protoss.
Oh, these Banes, though.
But he's got to be careful.
He needs to be careful. Morto needs to be careful. Those charge lots are going to get real horny to get in there real quick, and they're gonna dart right in front. And one big bust is going to get basically the bulk of the army out quick. And now we've got more Lurkers here. He really needed to push the charge right away, and now he's allowed Lurkers to finish up. Does he have an Observer? He has one Observer there. The Mothership is now out. He does have 2 Overseers here. Not a whole lot of Corruptors, so that Mothership should be able to stay alive for quite some time now. We do have 2 Tempests. I am liking that transition over into Tempests. The Lurkers now going in behind is going to start killing off some of the economy of Morto, and we are going to have ourselves...
Carriers and Giraffe on the way, too.
Everything.
This is just a menagerie, Mr. Black.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of everything. This is a grab bag, a cornucopia of fuck. And here's the fucking... And that is a terrible place for the Zerg to be right now.
Horrible.
Gets slowed down, a ton of damage dealt out. The Mothership may go down. No, it will not. It will get out by the skin of its teeth there, and a lot of that Zerg army decimated there. A blink forward to continue to put the pressure on those Hydra, and Mortophobe has got to feel good about at least going and finding some bases to kill. You got to keep going forward, son.
Seriously, he keeps backing off. I understand that, you don't really know for sure, but at the very bare minimal, he needed to keep going towards the right and start picking off some of these bases. Now he's opting to go into an area that isn't as advantageous. That Mothership is going to go down quickly. Those Zealots up in the front are putting in some work. The Corruptors are backing off. So he is going to be able to pick off this base here. Both players still have quite a bit of minerals and gas stacked up, but things are starting to look real grim here for Mr. Trader, and I think we're finally going to see him commit to this attack. It's going to be real close, man. It's a lot of Hydra.
That is a lot of Hydra, and you can't underestimate Hydra, especially when they're on creep like this.
No.
The amount of speed, the Corruptors get in, they get rid of those carriers, and now again, the turnaround. And again, this was Mortophobe waiting too long. He had the ability to get in, get a base, maybe get a second one, and get out. And he diddle-daddled around all over the place, didn't really get anything done, and now he's on the back foot again as Mr. Trader is up 133 or 131 to 114. We have another mothership on the way. He is getting into the point where he's finally building that Tempest archive, or the Templar archive. But I mean, at this point, yeah, you've got to get in on it. But unfortunately, Mr. Black, as much as we'd love to see some Archons right now to help manage a lot of this, he does not have the gas for it. He's got the minerals to be building zealots until his face turns blue, but he does not have the gas to really be able to quickly put together a force out of that archive to be able to help here. And another set of high-value targets
big picks here.
gone.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt Mr. Trader big time. He needs to keep these Corruptors alive. Has to.
He really he committed to killing that air, and I feel like he kind of had to anyway. Yeah. With the Corruptors.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Mortophobe just with enough Stalkers to make his life a nightmare and gonna get rid of this base.
It's a lot of lings.
Yes.
It's a whole lot of lings. A good little blink there back. Well played there for Mortophobe. Good unit controls, putting himself into the best possible corner. These lings are having a really hard time. Can't really take the fight. Can do a forward blink now. Maybe pick off a couple more of those Corruptors. Opts not. And probably just going to recall right from here just to be safe. It's probably why he's just going to keep them all clumped. No, he's not. He's not going to recall. He's going back. Another mothership out, but it's going to die super quick to these Corruptors. I'm not sure that the mothership is the best thing to purchase right now. That's 400. It's not cheap. We do have upgrades still brewing for Mortophobe, and that's a lot of Stalkers. He's going to pick off these Corruptors. What a scrappy game, dude. These last couple of games have just been sort of back and forth.
Yeah, just in the weeds, both sides, back and forth, all over the place. And Mortophobe just always managing to have just enough Stalkers and stuff at any given time to keep this dream alive. Both gentlemen on hopes and dreams from their economy perspective. Just nothing left in the tank. And Mortophobe with just, I mean, this is a good army comp. He just doesn't want to overextend and get himself caught out. Otherwise, I think he's in real good shape, Mr. Black, especially with that mothership still behind.
Yeah, he's in a whole lot of good shape right now because Mr. Trader just kept getting more and more Corruptors. These are all fresh Corruptors. They're not Broodlords. At this point, he's got quite a bit of Stalkers. I think Mortophobe's doing a good job at not overcommitting the Stalkers, still getting enough Zealots to be the meat shield for any of the lings that are around. He's now got that mothership. I don't think that's going to die anytime soon. And he can cloak as well. There's no point in activating cloak at the moment simply because you're around spores. He's going to focus down on the spore. Then he's probably going to go ahead and pop off the cloak, seeing as though now it's an active ability. It's not just passive anymore, which is
constant.
A meme. Yeah. But hey, 2025. This is game. I think this is GG.
Yeah, I mean, he sent some units. I think he attempted to send some units to save those lings and to give himself a little bit of extra time. But I mean, this is just a, you know, the supply count is telling a bit of a lie right now. It's even, but it's not. Yeah. If we look at the actual, we've got 59 drones to 24 probes, and most of his army is a couple of queens, a couple of lurkers, and mostly zerglings. And that's just not going to be enough to keep up with this kind of stalker count, barring some sort of horrible mistake.
Yeah,
well, that's a good way to start.
Yeah, he doesn't have the ability to see cloaked units right now, so he needs to not go into this just willy-nilly. He should have just killed off this. He is going to kill that off. If I was him right now, I'd be expanding. I'd be grabbing an expansion right now. I mean, he probably should have been done it already. At this point, it's his game to lose. It's Mort's game to lose. He just needs to be strategic on how he takes these last little bit of fights. Doesn't get overconfident at this stage. Now he's I mean, it's over now. 53 of the 58 supply are quite literally drones.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely a down bad situation for Mr. Trader, who at this point I'm not sure why he's even in the game. He's just here at this point for whatever reason. He's building hatcheries. He's wasting everyone's time. There is no universe in which he is going to be able to pull this one out. I mean, look at the sheer number of stalkers. There's zealots.
Yeah.
There's a random high temp in there. There's the immortals. I mean, other than the fact that he can't see cloaked units, so those two lurkers provide him like a small margin. I don't think those two lurkers provide him enough to do anything in this game.
No, not at this stage. No. We're probably going to
we'll just wait and see how long. How about now? I'm trying to see when is he mined out. Almost. I mean, story for your caps.
I don't know why he just doesn't grab a couple of oracles, right? And use revelation. You're gonna be able to see these, these lurkers. I mean, at this point, he could actually just A-move, lose like 30% of his army, and it just wouldn't even matter. I think we're just
No, we got the couple of those Zerglings that he had saved, running by, trying to see what's over here. Army's gonna get back in time, clean those up. Mr. Trader, come on, bro.
Bruh.
Let's be serious. Let's be very real about this right now. Listen, I know this was a long game.
Solid game.
It was a tight game.
Yeah.
Back and forth was crazy. But sometimes you just gotta let it go. It's okay. Buy the dip. You gotta buy the dip. Right now, you are selling low and buying high.
Well, I mean, you say buy the dip, but if you ain't got any resources to buy the dip, you're kind of just you're just going for a ride. That's what's happening right now.
Since everyone's on a ride right now.
Oh, I want to get off the ride, trust me, but I'm gonna stay on. Oh, jeez. There it is,
finally. Well played all around.
Nice with the new job. Wow, dude.
Nice, let's go.
These guys are just super nice. Guy got a new job. He got the well-earned victory against the Zerg. Solid game from both gentlemen. There it is.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, I was feeling that one. That was good. Well, finally, I can take a break. Well, actually, no, I can't. We've got to go and do some co-op. We got to do that. So hit the like button, guys. Make sure to go check out our sponsored game. Make sure to go check out NordVPN. All the links in the description below. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.